Two trailblazing VPNs. Both power modern networks, but which one truly stands out? Which one really delivers? On the left, Tailscale, effortless, secure networking for teams and individuals. On the right, Netbird, fully open source, self-hosted mesh VPN built for total control. Let's skip the buzzwords and dive straight into the real differences. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll discover exactly who takes the crown. The winner might just surprise you. Before we get into the weeds, here's a quick mind map to show all the angles we'll compare these two on. Setup and ease of use, security and privacy, features and integrations, scalability and control, pricing, community and support, and performance. Okay, let's jump right into setup. All right, first up, setup and ease of use. So, Tailscale? Honestly, it's kind of magical. The onboarding is super fast and intuitive. You don't need to mess with weird firewall or routing stuff, which is great if you're not into headaches. There's a little learning curve if you want to go deep on advanced configs, but for most, it's plug and play. Now, Netbird, it looks modern, and their web UI is pretty nice. The docs actually cover self-hosting pretty well, but truth be told, the whole initial setup is more technical, especially if you want the full deployment. Tailscale just feels easier. So for setup, Tailscale takes the win. Next, security and privacy. Both sound impressive here. Tailscale rolls with zero-trust architecture and WireGuard encryption. Super solid stuff. Device authentication is baked right in, so you're not left exposed. The catch? You do rely on cloud coordination, unless you go with something like Headscale. Netbird's rocking WireGuard encryption too. Plus, you can self-host, big for privacy nerds. You get granular access controls. But if you go the self-host route, mistakes in config can actually open up risks, especially if you're not super technical. Honestly, both do an awesome job on security, so I'd say it's a tie in this category. Features and integrations time. Tailscale is famous for seamless mesh networking. It integrates smoothly with Okta, Google, and GitHub, and the dashboard is super intuitive. Oh, and it works across pretty much every platform. But if you want to whip up complex enterprise policies, it's not as customizable. Netbird, on the other hand, this thing's loaded. Super granular network policies, SSO integration, built-in DNS, and really tight access controls. It even scales for bigger teams. Just heads up, some of these advanced features can be intimidating if you're not an expert. Still, Netbird wins the features battle. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know both Tailscale and Netbird actually use WireGuard for super fast, modern encryption? That protocol was designed for speed, simplicity, and security. So, you're getting best-in-class tech no matter which you pick. Onto scalability and control. Tailscale is, let's be real, built for individuals and small squads. Deployments are quick, but crank it up for huge organizations, and you'll need some serious tweaking. Now, Netbird, this one's made for large orgs. It works whether you want cloud or full self-host. Sweet. But you do need infrastructure for that self-hosting. The extra control makes Netbird the pick for scalability and control. Let's talk about money. Pricing. Tailscale's free tier is great if you're solo, and their paid plans cater to businesses. Thing is, once you're in team territory, Netbird is actually cheaper than Tailscale's starter plan. Netbird's open source version is totally free, though if you self-host, you might run into some infrastructure costs. Even so, if you're after value, Netbird is the winner here. Community and support. Tailscale really flexes here. A bigger user base and tons of documentation, plus robust customer support if you pony up for paid tiers. Free users get less direct help. Netbird is an active open source project with good community forums, but the crowd is smaller. So if you want backup and resources, Tailscale edges out for community and support. Last up, performance. Tailscale offers direct peer-to-peer connections, so latency stays low. If you run an exit node, though, your ISP's upload limits might slow things down. Netbird, it's all about WireGuard speed and super reliable mesh connections. But it does depend a bit on your self-hosted setup. Honestly, both deliver great performance. So let's call it even. Let's check out the radar chart with all our scores lined up. You'll really see where each shines. Tailscale nails ease and support. Netbird's got features and control locked down, and both hold strong on security and performance. So what's my take? If you want that frictionless setup with broad support, whether you're a casual user or a small team, Tailscale is just super hard to beat. But if you're all about having full control, granular management, open source flexibility, and scaling for big organizations, Netbird's the way to go, especially if privacy is a top priority. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.